This is Dana and Jayson in the morning. Podcast. On demand. At WBLI.com.
So excited to welcome Selena Gomez to the show with her new single, Good For You. #1 on iTunes.
I just bought a ASAP Rocky with her, too. Being edgy.
Can we welcome her, please?
Okay, fine.
Here we go. Selena?
Hi guys.
Hey.
I love her.
This is such an exciting day for you with the new song coming out.
I know. It's kind of surreal because I've been listening to it for months, so now everybody else can.
Right. When you say it's surreal, is it a combination of nerves and excitement, or is it less nerves, more excitement?
It's a combination of everything. You know, this record is probably going to be the biggest record that I've ever done, and there's a lot of pressure. When you're emotionally connected to something and you want people to like it, that's when it makes you nervous. You know, I feel like in the past, maybe I haven't been as connected to certain things as much as this next record.
So what do you do to get yourself in the mental space where you're okay to let it go out to the world and be judged or enjoyed or whatever people's reaction to it? Do you just do anything specific?
I gotta put it out there. You know, it's just more about how I'm going to represent the album, and I thought Good For You is just a perfect way to set the tone, just because it is something that embodies confidence, it's sexy and sensual, and it was kind of like you kind of just have to put it out there and be like, we'll see.
I was wondering this. I was thinking about it. I'm like, what does she do the night before? Do you go like, let's have an ice cream night with my family, or like go get a steak dinner? Or do you celebrate in some way?
Yeah, of course. Like my girlfriend sent me nice text messages, but no, I was actually in Kansas City doing a charity event, so we flew back late last night, and I just went to bed.
And can you keep your mind off it, or is it something you're just like, oh my God,
No, I was so nervous, and it came on at midnight, so I didn't even fall asleep till after that.
See, and I, like, you...
Try again.
I know, Miss Selena Gomez. Here's
Lord.
the deal. I'm such a huge fan. But the thing is, when I'm emotional or I dealt with some hardship, I usually like tweet it, but you put it through your music and everything of that sort. And I'm always wondering, are you ever afraid about the people you write about like past romances or exes, that they're going to hear it and then try to contact you and be like,
I want to comment.
I want to comment.
I want to comment.
No. I mean, I think in general music is about that. Music is supposed to be an experience, something that you want to connect to. And I think that there's nothing wrong with that. Artists do that all the time in general. You know, it's just like you want to share your heart and to share what you're going through. I don't think anybody would be mad at that.
And is there an understanding in the community of artists that, hey, this is what we do, you would do it too?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't really like to talk about it and see like what people think. I mean, Taylor's one of my best friends, and she's obviously incredible at translating emotion into her lyrics, and obviously I admire that. I think it's just, you know, songs that you listen to, from Bob Dylan to like the Beatles. It's real stuff.
It absolutely is. You know what? I've thought about this. Like, somebody puts a song out there, whoever it is, and it's about somebody, and then to have an interaction with that person afterwards. Have you ever experienced that where someone said, thanks for writing about it?
No, I always ask Taylor if that's happened to her, and
Yeah.
she just laughs. She's always like, no, people are so chill. I think it's like,
Really?
at the end of the day, yeah, honestly. I mean, I can't imagine anybody truly getting mad over a song. Like, it's
Right.
it's a part of what art is, you know?
A lot of times you express your emotion through your music and about past relationships.
We do it in movies. It's just a different way. It's just you're expressing some sort of emotion, whether it's
Right.
anger or sadness. And you know how people be like, where did that come from? If I'm like just doing an angry scene, I'm like, oh, it's still tough. So it's like, you know, it just kind of, it's a part of what we do.
Okay, and then I'm just going to have to ask you, sister, who decided for you to be the bad girl in Bad Blood?
That was all T Swizzy. She called me and she's like, hey, I really think it'd be a fun idea. Everybody knows we're best friends, and I've been friends with her longer than any of the other girls in the video. So she's like, I just think it'd be really fun if you could be the bad guy. And I'm like, I'm down.
I'm down. And you got to punch Taylor Swift, which is pretty exciting. No one can say that.
We slapped each other,
Wow.
which was great, and I kicked her out of the window, which was fun.
Boom. How does it feel to be a part of like the A-list, this awesome girl power friendship that you all have going on?
It's really weird. Taylor and I have been friends for 8 years now, and it's really weird because it was specifically with her. She's like my sister at this point, so I don't see anybody the way I think everybody else does, and like I'm relieved when I'm around, those people. If I can just like let my hair down and be me, it's awesome. Obviously, we want to support each other, and I think there's lack of women supporting women in general. So if we can be that, that's pretty rad.
Okay, on a day where you're not shooting videos with Taylor Swift, releasing your own music, and you just have a day to do anything you want on your own, like a chill day, what does that look like for you?
I never leave my house.
Really?
I'm such a homebody, so I like to cook, and I like to just kind of have my girls over. I like to take drives. I like to relax. My job requires so much traveling and moving around that I'd rather sit still.
Okay, give us your Selena Gomez recipe, your go-to when you want to impress the girls coming over.
No, well, if I have to impress them, it's like usually some sort of roasted something with I had to like let marinate for an hour. But if I want something really good, which is my famous lettuce wrap, that's really easy and good.
Does this involve chicken, lettuce wraps?
Yeah. You've been to P.F. Chang's. They're a little better than those. But
I see you with that. Just throwing it down to P.F. Chang's.
So I love cooking.
Okay, so that's the release. And so they're the ones, like, you'll just do a girls' night, have some wine, chill out at the apartment or whatever.
That's basically it, yeah. We'll go to the house or we'll go out to dinner. And Taylor's really good at baking things. She bakes a lot.
Right after the lettuce wraps, you need a good brownie.
That's
what
true.
I always say.
I just like how you were like a multi-millionaire, record-selling artist, amazing actress, and hanging out with Taylor Swift, and you're like, we're just normal. Yeah. Everyone needs to calm down.
I know. I wish I had something exciting and groundbreaking for you, but I think that's what keeps us sane.
Is there anything that would shock your fans to know, and besides the cooking, because I think that's really interesting, that you could pay someone to do this, but you still do it on your own?
You know what? It's very, 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 very difficult for me to clean my room, but I do clean.
Well, good for you.
Good for
there
you.
it is. Boom.
You know when you just want to throw things everywhere, and then I'm like, I can't actually do this. Like, I actually can't do this.
Right.
And I just, it's just not livable. The dishes scare me. I hate doing the dishes, but my roommate is actually, like, awesome. We have this deal. If I buy the food, she could do the dishes.
Can I just ask, you don't have to be personal, but, like, where does Selena Gomez find a roommate? Like, not on Craigslist. Like, who gets to be your
Could
roommate?
you imagine? Well,
Who gets to be
I actually
that?
have two roommates. I have two roommates, and one of them is a realtor, and I've known her for 8 years.
Okay.
So she's also a really close friend. And then the other one works for a nonprofit charity organization, both completely out of the business, which is awesome. And I've known her for about 4 years. So they're my girls, It's like a sorority house all day, every day.
Oh, okay. Oh, one thing I was going to ask you about, like, these normal things that you do all the time. Do you ever babysit? Because I know your mom and dad, like, you have a little sister, right?
I do. She's 2. I just celebrated her birthday with her, and I love her so much. She's perfect. But I don't. She lives in Texas.
Okay.
And I feel like my parents would be worried that I'd feed her all the things that they don't want me to feed her, which is like sugar all the time.
Okay, that's fine.
But I haven't babysat. No, I would love to. I always hang out at my pastor's house with his kids, and I'd love to.
Is there anything that you look at, like, this needs to happen in life, and it hasn't happened yet? Something besides doing all this great music and the movies? Is there anything you really want to see happen?
I'm Selena, and I would love people to just, like, know me as me, and that would be awesome. I just want to represent myself as best as I can, work really hard, and I hope to see some stuff in the future, like, movies and things like that, but I'm just going to take it day by day for now,
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for spending time with us this morning, Selena Gomez. The new song, Good For You, #1 on iTunes as of this morning. The music video is out, and Selena, we hope you have a great rest of the day. Enjoy.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate all the support.